I set out with a challenge to document building a social circle in 30 days in the city of Los Angeles. If I'm gonna say that I'm the best there is, I want to show you what it takes to be able to build a social circle really, really quickly. I show you what I do each step of the way. So from day 1 all the way to day 30, and there's a little surprise right at the end. Without further ado, let's get into the video, how to build a social circle in 30 days, LA edition. Nothing is fucking working.
Yo, yo, yo.
So at the moment I'm in Sydney, Australia. We are going to Los Angeles and I know a few people. Yes, I do know a few people, but we're not gonna let that stop us, and don't think it's, oh, well, Sam, you got friends, you got this. No, I want you to use the same things that I'm doing, because again, I might have 4 or 5 friends, yeah, but they're traveling, they're doing their businesses, they live there. They're not gonna be able to, all day, every day hang out with me. So I've got to develop my circle from the ground zero. And we're already shadow banned on Instagram. So I'm doing it even worse than you guys. So what are the things I've done? Well, first of all, I hit up every single person I knew in Los Angeles. I was like, yo, do you live in LA? So you might have some old friends that you don't know live in your city. Hit them up straight away. Yo, do you know anyone that lives here? Yo, do you live here? Where are you living at the moment? That is gonna be your first way to do it. You do that really, really well, you're gonna find that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 10 people might live in your city that you don't know about. Old high school friends, old friends from back in the day. Everybody's moving. Use this. So I hit up and I found that I had 5 to 6 friends in LA that were still in LA. Fantastic. You know what? This is awesome. So the very first thing that we're doing, hey, I'm hosting an event. Would you like to come? The first thing is I'm offering value. What are you doing on Monday? I'm hosting a sick ass event, And so basically my event was, I'm hosting a dinner. Would you love to come? There's other entrepreneurs. This person's coming, this person's coming. And then they're going, yeah, absolutely. Like someone comes into my city, pumps full of energy. That's me. So I'm just basically expanding my energy as much as possible to this person, this person, this person. You can see here, I'm walking. This is West Hollywood, Sunset Boulevard. I urge you to get out here and walk the streets, find out the cool things, see things with your own eyes. Now be careful. I know that every place in the world is a little bit different walking the streets. Here is not as safe in some areas. Other areas are safe. Wherever you are, it may or may not be safe. Be cautious, be self-aware, be always on the lookout. That's my tips. You'll learn things about your environment. You find little avenues that you could take a date spot here. You could organize an event here. You can go meet up here and get to know people in that city. That might be the local spot. So know your environment. So brother, where's the good spots in LA?
What are you looking for, man?
Oh, let's just start with a nightclub. Where's the spots in the nightclub in here?
Probably in the best place for nightclubs, Hollywood,
Yep.
Hyde is a good one. Supper Club's a good one.
Oh, supper. Yeah, that's all right. I haven't thought of that one. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely in the spot for clubs and bars.
It's day 3 right now. I'm going to talk to you exactly what we did over day 1, day 2, day 3. I talked about in the airport how I hit up some old friends. Well, that became lucrative in day 1. Day 1, we were able to organize a really, really cool place it was called Pace, if anything, Pace, and it was with all my old friends. Now, you might not have all these old friends, but just the sheer practicality of hitting up all these people, going, okay, are you in the town? Do you know anyone in the town? That caused us to actually meet up with some old friends, which was fantastic. From there, we had a great dinner. We talked about different things. We were talking about, just life in general. And what they slipped in the conversation was, hey, do you want to come help us run a party? For all the guys in social life mentoring, the number one thing I say is the 30-day Yes Man Challenge is great going to any city. So what do you think I said? Yes, of course. So at least we have something now in the future that we can actually not only bring leads to. Day 2, I talk about getting to know your environment, and that's what we did all yesterday. I was finding different places like exotic car rental companies, where places where guys with exotic cars come to. I find that spot and then I find the local coffee spot. What do you think I do that for? Well, I do that exactly for, you want to know rich people, you want to know models, you want to know millionaires. They do things in their day-to-day life. One of them is getting their car serviced. So I went there, found the spot, found the cafe, ended up getting a coffee here. So you can say, well, I can't meet anyone, I don't know anything, like where are all these people? It's like, you don't even know anything about your environment. So what I did was I walked. Here's a screenshot of the amount of steps that I did yesterday. I walked up, walked around, and there's a couple of things I noticed. Number one, no one walks anymore. Oh, that's interesting. I found something about it. Number two, there are some cool places around where I live. Oh, cool, I'm gonna be going there. That's a bar, I could take a girl for a date there. Oh, there's a gym right there. Oh, there's the movies right here. Oh, there's this cool social club right here. All of these things you need to be able to do. Might not be in a super exclusive city like Los Angeles. There's little pockets of little places very similar to your city. So your little pocket might be the CBD or Sherwood or Sherman out the back there, or places where coffee shops and food places and gyms and cultivations of people. Go search those places, because they're going to be things that you don't even know, you don't even understand. I asked someone last night, I was like, how does it work here? How does the dating work? How does the lifestyle work? Like, what is the social circle? And it's really good if you can find a local. Don't waste that opportunity. I was just peppering them with questions. So I was asking, what's the social scene like? Are people going to clubs? Are they not going to clubs? Are they going to restaurants? He divulged a bit of the strategies. Now I have a bit of a game plan. It's a bit more of a restaurant culture. Then they go to a club for an hour and then they go to an after party. Another says the hippie girls, they go down the beach, sound bowl healing, creation cafe, organic cafes. There's another one. Now I'm cultivating all these different leads to be able to generate people, because again, like we say, the high value guys are, the hot girls are, where the hot girls are, the high value guys are. Remember, the hardest one is the first one. Once you get past the first one, you're good. So the proactive things, joining a gym, understanding how the landscape works, understanding what the systems are. From there, start to incorporate yourself. So if I go to the gym, I'm talking to the people at the gym, I'm getting their names. If I'm talking to the coffee shop, I'm getting their names. If I'm talking to it's very, very simple, but it's only social habits that you guys don't have that you need to incorporate. We're gonna be finding like different places. You wanna have some places on lock, some restaurants, some cafes, some beautification spots. So let's just go here, right? We're gonna go here and we're gonna, let's just say, we are going to go tanning. So tanning salons, and we're finding all these places, but we got Bronzed Bambi. That's like a spot, or there might be that's a spray tanning place. I know there's one on Sunset called like sun something. I can look it up. But there we go. Like, okay, well, a lot of girls tan. You go there, you start tanning. You might think it's gay, it's not masculine. But what you're finding is every time you go there, you're flirting with the girls at the register, you're flirting with everyone there, you're having fun, and it's just something part of your routine. And what do you know? You can invite all these girls to the event you're hosting. And I'm like, girls, what are you doing next week? And they're like, oh, nothing. I might go one or twice and then invite them. And be like, yo, we're having a party up the Hollywood Hills. This is the party we got invited to. It's not even my party. Would you like to come? It's cool. There's like, lots of alcohol. It's a real nice view and shit. But just throwing out invites, you'll eventually hit. And they're like, yeah, absolutely. I'm like, yo, let me follow you on Instagram. I'll send you the details. Hit them up. Yo, what are you doing? I'm in your way. Like, come grab coffee, or you just organize something with them. Then the next one we're gonna go. Okay, I want to know what are the cool gyms in the area. So now we're in the cool gyms in the area. Look how many there are. Oh my god. And another thing too, when I was talking to my buddy about that and asking all these places, can you guys see all those blue marks? Basically, I've gone on the maps and the explore page of the area that I'm in, and every place he told me to go to, I just went on there, looked it up, clicked it, went on there, clicked it, went on there, clicked it, found some other places. And so now I have not only my whole roster to go to this place, go to that place, go to this place, go to that place. The likelihood there's going to be hot girls, the likelihood that I'm going to be able to start a conversation with a cool guy, and the likelihood that if I go to all these places, then I'll see all these other places. And it incurs the familiar face theory, which is people are much more comfortable when they have seen you multiple times. They know you're not a threat. Oh shit, I forgot to tell you, we signed up here too. So that's how we're getting all the connections, man. They know their shit. Wait till I get my money right. I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I awoke, I spent that on a necklace. I told God I'll be back in a second. Man, it's so hard not to act reckless. Now, the Yes Man Challenge also led me to a few different things, like when my friend called me up and said, hey, come to Vegas. I'm like, oh, I'm doing the 30-day social circle challenge in LA, and you just said, hey, come to Vegas. But I said yes. From there, I then did Vegas. So I was just hosting calls for Social Life Mentoring, my private mentorship group.
and I was partying and I was meeting some cool guys, and actually I ran into some high school friends that I would never have thought I would see in Vegas. Being in the right place at the right time, they had a booth and they were like, yo, you are coming straight with us. So I ended up going to their booth and had an absolute great time with them. I was saying yes to as many opportunities as possible, but I didn't know that saying yes to Vegas would lead to my next opportunity. My next opportunity came where a buddy hit me up and said, yo, you're in Vegas. I didn't even know you're in America. What are you doing next week? And I'm like, yo, I'm in LA. He said, yo, no way. There is an event on at this date, this time. You should come. Again, yes man challenge, yes man theory. I said yes straight away. I ended up having to get a suit because I didn't bring a suit, but the event was pretty cool. I'm all dapper up, I'm all looking good, and so this one, I'm gonna stay sober, got a few intentions, just gonna interact, get to know some girls, just basically have a good time. That's all I'm gonna do. Just don't want to obliterate yourself when you're inside of a new community, because just like Snooki did in Jersey Shore, if you remember that, ruins the whole atmosphere, ruins the vibe and people's perceptions of you. So let's just not do a Snooki and let's just actually have some fun.
Jumped out of a wave right into a daze. It can wreck your life. You gotta think twice. Put it together, the color I like. Know it look better whenever enticed. Product blue leather, whatever advice. I'm out to.
So how have we made a lot of the connections? Number one, the dating apps have been fantastic. I've been blocked on Instagram, so that's been very, very hard for me. Usually that's my biggest lead source. And so without that, it's added more pressure to it. And because I'm filming it for you guys, you can imagine that I'm the master. I've got to come through with the results. So Instagram being blocked, it's been hard. But I've thought, how do I pivot? So dating apps, in person, really hitting up and working my connections that I have, and being able to keep an eye and an ear to the events that are going on and just executing and going to them. So going to as many social events as possible, as I said, the 30-day Yes Man Challenge. And from there, it's been phenomenal. Walking a lot, understanding my environment. These are the things that have revolutionized my ability in 3 weeks to be able to build something from scratch.
After the third week, I think my Instagram came back a little bit. That was really cool. I messaged a buddy and ended up going out to Malibu, connected with him by the name of Arlen Moore, good friend of mine. Some other people that knew Arlen reached out to me, invited me out to some trail rides. They invited me out to some hikes. I got to know some more people. It got into a little bit of a rut. I was not happy with it. I was really pushing, and I knew in the back of my mind, hey, these guys have got to see me really, really kill it. I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna go on to some dating apps, trying to get some dates happening. I ended up getting a few from there. So that was some momentum at least. So I went to the tanning bed place. I signed up there. I went to this specific coffee shop called Community Goods. I ended up walking Sunset Boulevard and Melrose Avenue a lot. Ended up running into celebrities there. I ended up cold approaching a few girls on the street, which was fantastic, getting their numbers. Preparing for the event looked like getting all the logistics handled, and that was very, very important. The way that we do it in Australia is very, very important. And it was a conflict where I was trying to apply Australia's tactics with America's tactics, and it was a little bit different, but I was happy with where the numbers were. I had DM'd a lot of girls to come. I had messaged a lot of people. I was organizing some promoters, and that was a real good thing that we had. We had a couple of promoters on board that were able to bring some girls. You could do that in your city if you're hosting a party and you're like, oh, I want to get some girls. You can obviously DM a lot of girls, or you could think, all right, let's get a promoter on board, pay him $300, and he could bring 10 to 15 girls. And that way you can get the party at least rolling a little bit. We used this app called Partiful, I think it was, Partiful. And it was a real cool app that you could send people, and I definitely recommend it. It was a really, really cool thing. I know people in LA are using it a lot. And there was one point that I didn't know if it was going to work out at all.
We don't have the code, man. What's the code? Yeah, so we just turned up the event and it's not exactly what we thought, but there's like 10 guys here. And so even when you get to an event like this, don't even worry, don't even stress, because again, as I say, hot girls, high value guys, hot girls. It's mutually exclusive. Sometimes they're like, where are the girls, where are the girls? It's like some of the guys that you meet are going to be pivotal to your success. We're going to see what this, you know, involves and what this kind of creates, and then if not, we're going to bounce up to the other place. I'm going to show you what the main party is all about. Well, we're double partying today. We thought it was going to be a rager, but you know, we see where people go wrong with it, we see where people go right, and then we can host our events and learn exactly what they did wrong so that we can do everything right. Yep, so Hasimi, what do you think of that?
It was alright.
It was alright. It's good to see we connected with a guy that I hadn't connected with. I actually messaged him on Instagram when I first, about a week before I was coming out here, and then he had an event, which was what, 4 weeks later. So that was cool. We got to meet some cool people. It might look pretty poppin' back. So what we're gonna do is shoot off to the party at the hills and help them set up and add some value there. Feel like we're incorporated in there, and then we might come back. You never know. So. All right, so. We've made it, and it's nothing to plan, but that's okay. You got to embrace it. Nothing is fucking working, and that's okay. At least we got a nice view, right? That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
They just haven't set up properly. That nothing's orchestrating. So when you like to do this, oh, then beautiful eagle. You want to keep it as cohesive as possible with any party. And this is what I've learned over the years of throwing parties in Australia. Everything's simple. The simpler you can make it for the people, the better. So, you know, eliminating trash, eliminating everything, as making it as cohesive as like, it's like a website, like step 1, step 2, step 3. That's what you want a party to be like. But I will pull it together. Let's fucking hope so, bro. Let's hope so. Can you get much better than this? 30 days, and we've created an epic fucking party. Can you believe this? I can't believe it. We pulled it off. We've done it. Now we're just about to shoot into what is going to be the cap of the 30-day Social Circle Challenge. A big epic party in the Hollywood Hills. We have 200 preferred guests. About 120, maybe 110 people might turn up. We always have a drop off, but in there, 100 people all together, and I'm able to connect with each and every one of them, girls, guys, and like Hollywood, Los Angeles, California on lock from there. I wouldn't say California, I'd say Los Angeles. Los Angeles on lock from one party, 30-day Social Circle Challenge. Let's get into it. Yo, 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 we're the man, the myth, the legend.
Yo, yo, yo.
With this, you know, the I'm him mindset, Mr.
That's what we're really here for.
Yeah.
For the honeydew.
I feed you. So this video we made is the 30-day Social Circle Challenge. 30
Okay.
days, this is the final day.
Me and Sam go way back. We're homies. I'm Santa. He's the elf.
Yeah.
A connection that can never be broken. And day 30 of the challenge. What could be more appropriate? Hollywood. We're doing it. We're happy.
Murder on the beat, so it's not nice. For this life I cannot change. In the hills, deep off in the main. Eminem, sweet like candy cane. Drop the top, pop it, let it bang. For this life I cannot change. In the hills.
Big Ted. We're chilling out, it's a good vibe. It was good about half an hour ago. We showed you everything about it. Right now, it's good. We're just getting Instagrams, we're getting to know people. Again, there's no real reason. We're not trying to push anything. We're trying to have some fun. We're trying to make some friends. Again, this is how you dominate the city. Instead of trying to get that instant reward, long term. So, like, yeah, that's it, long term.
No more parties in LA. Please, baby, no more parties in LA. No more parties in LA. Please, baby, no more parties in LA.
So I hope you enjoyed that. That was so much fun. I can't wait to do it again, even bigger. This is going to be a series. I want to do this for you. I tried to do it the next month in Miami. I had a bit of troubles, bit of camera issues, so I can't wait to do it in Dubai. I can't wait to do it in a European country, a Latin American country, and show you. And if you want to get more information on how you can do this for yourself and how I do this for other clients of mine and members of Social Life Mentoring, click the link below, book a call in, and we'll be able to help you level up your social circle as well as your status and get the attraction from the models and connect with high status guys around the world. This is the first episode of the series. And so yeah, it was very, very fun. And arrivederci guys. I'll see you in the next video.